You know how they made it so we can only do 2 crystal battlefields a day? Well, what if they make a problem and sell you the solution? Let's get into it. Alright guys, 2 videos today and they have totally different feels to them. The one earlier was very positive. I liked the fairy. It'll be interesting to see what they're going to do with Christmas event, blah blah blah, Christmas, New Year, stuff like that. But this is going to be a sour video. I'm going to try to make it pretty quick, but oh my god, look over on SEA Southeast Asia. This showed up in the crystal shop. It is not on global. Maybe it'll show up tomorrow once they flip the switch on season 4. But man, this pisses me off. Cause like, I'm not big on Crystal Battlefield, but I know a lot of people that just enjoyed the game mode. And there's 8 a day. And you can do 2. And even if you bought both of these each time, as you see, it's 2 per day, you can do, that would make it 4. Now, if you buy it every single day, you could do 6 every time it comes around, because you would buy 2 on the day that you play it, buy 2 on the off day, and then you get the 2 naturally. So you can do 6 rounds if you want to do Crystal Battlefield. And it's kind of a cheap, but look, it's supposed to be regular price 300 Kabbalah. So this is a sale price for 100. So 200 Kabbalah a day. Free to play have literally no option to get this. Now, I will give them some credit. This ticket has been in the game since it launched. I didn't take a picture of that, but on the page there's always been a blue, that same ticket picture. It's never been in the game, even on SEAS servers. It's never, and even in beta, it's never been in the game. But what I do want to talk to you guys about is, what does this get you minus just playing the game mode, right? And so let's just say you're only going after the traces, right? But as we see, the original Force traces. But as we can see, guaranteed to get a crystal and original Force trace, with a chance of a higher crystal and the exchange currency, arena medal, victory mark, blah blah blah. But the main thing here is crystal and traces. 2 of the things you need a butt ton of. You need 1,000,000 crystals. You need 1,000,000 traces. And they just added several levels to traces as well. So if you are trying to do these things, this is the most cost-effective thing you can do, is doing your 2 crystal battlefields and then do these extra 2 and then buy them every day and then do 6 every time it comes around. But that's putting a constraint on players, because now they have to be around at specific times, right? It's just so many times a day you would have to be around, and then set aside 20-ish minutes. That's 20, 40, 60. That's an hour of your day just on Crystal Battlefield, just so you're min-maxing rewards. It makes the problem worse than it was, because before you couldn't get extra rewards by doing more than your 2 matches. You couldn't get more chests. You're just doing it for the love of the game. Now it's scorning free-to-play players that just wanted to play the game, which there probably weren't many, because this does end up being a kind of a pay-to-win-ish game mode. But there are free-to-play players that do well in it. I've seen people literally get MVP, collecting crystals, fighting for bases, things like this. Even if there's a OP guy on the enemy team, you're able to fight for things They can't be in all three bases, right? But this also puts strain on the whales that want resources, because the most cost-effective thing for you to do with your Kabbalah every single day is going to be to buy these 2 tickets every single day, and then do 6 runs every time it's up, and then that destroys the game mode even more than before. Sure, there were some people, like 1 or 2 guys on your server, were probably doing an extra run or 2, right? Just because they wanted to mess around. Now, they're incentivizing the biggest whales to destroy every single crystal battlefield. Even if they do 6, that means there's 2 crystal battlefields for anyone else to compete in, and that's 1 whale. What do you guys think? Crystal Battlefield is being destroyed. Oh man. And then we look over here. So the winner also gets 2 extra chests. The person at the top gets 10 down here. So they get 12 on a win. And that's, let's just say it's 1 trace, right? That's 12 traces on a win. And you get 15 traces on a $5 selection pack. And this is 100 Kabbalah crystals, which equates to, if 60 is $1, what is that? $1.50? $1.30, something like that, to get what would normally be $5. So it's really good for the whale that's going to buy this every single day and do 6 runs every other day. But for everyone else, may as well not even touch the game mode. Let me know what you guys think down below. Till next time, guys.